I shared my dream with you until the morning. Everybody else have done it right.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. It's about 8:30 in the morning here. I just dropped Keisha off to her sister. They're gonna do hair and makeup for a wedding that we have at 2 o'clock this afternoon down in Cape Elizabeth, Maine. So that should be pretty fun. It's gonna be right on the ocean there in a park with a lighthouse. So what I figured, I'm kind of on my own for the next 5 hours, and I figured why not take this chance to go get some photos and some video of the ocean and lighthouses down in the Portland area. So I've got about 5 hours. And I'm taking back roads because I forgot my Easy Pass and I don't have any cash. So kind of trying to get around to the tolls. And there's only one that I have to get around. So I'm taking a back route and then gonna get on the highway a little bit further down to avoid having to pay a toll because I don't really have anything to pay it with. So I'm gonna hit the road. I've got about an hour drive, hour and 9 minutes to be exact. So that's gonna put me down there. I'm gonna have about 4 hours when I get down there to get some shots of lighthouses, get some breakfast, and have a great time. It's gonna be a beautiful day, right around 70 degrees and sunny. And I know that doesn't really affect you guys because you could be in the Bahamas right now for all I know watching this and boom. If you're just joining us, my name is Douglas and thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, boop boop, hit that little button down there because that will keep you up with our lives. We post stuff a couple times a week and it's amazing. Learn about our lives as we go. So let's hit the road, let's go see the ocean. And as my mom always used to say, let's go see Mama's ocean. I also got the truck washed this morning because it's been so long and it was looking really dirty, and I was like, you know, I kind of want it to look nice and I didn't have time to wash it by hand, so went through an automatic car wash, something I didn't really want to do with this truck because it's so new, but what are you gonna do? You gotta get it clean. I don't have time to clean it myself, so went through the automatic and it seems to be okay. I looked around and we have a cover on the back and that seems to be fine too, so right on. Looks great though, doesn't it? My first order of business is to get some breakfast. It's about 9 o'clock, I've made it to Top Some, and I'm gonna go to this little place called the Copper Kettle. Apparently it has good reviews on Yelp, and it has coffee and hash browns and breakfast, and that's what I like. It's a little local diner type of thing, so we're gonna try this out, see how it tastes, and then we'll keep heading down about halfway down to Portland. So currently I have about 5 hours, less than 5 hours left before the wedding. Well, that was a good breakfast. That looked pretty good. It was, so what I got was a country skillet, and they really friendly, super busy in there. Oh my goodness, it was just nonstop. I sat at the breakfast bar and it was crazy. There was so much going on between the kitchen and everyone bustling around. The food was really good though. It was hash browns with scrambled egg, ham, sausage, bacon, and cheese, and then some toast. So that, along with coffee, I feel much better now. I feel like I'm awake and ready to tackle this day. It's about 10 o'clock now, got 4 hours before the wedding. Going to drive about 40 minutes south to Portland, check out a lighthouse or two, and get some footage. Unfortunately, I mean, it's a little cloudy, so that should be cool, but it's sunny, and because it's later in the day, the lighting's not gonna be amazing. Well, I made it to my first destination. It is 10:44, so I've got about 3 hours and 15 minutes before the wedding. And I'm gonna go walk around a little bit, try to get some footage of the lighthouse. There's a short little lighthouse, I think it's about 30 feet high here. And I'm gonna go check that out. And oh, it's a long drive, it feels good to stretch. I parked a little bit away from the park itself and I'm gonna walk in through some of the walking trails to try to see if I can get some footage and photos. Thanks guys for being a part of our day today. It's gonna be amazing and it's awesome to have you along with us. So thanks, gotta say thanks. First stop has brought me to Bud Light, which is right next to me, and it looks out over the Portland Harbor, I think it is. I'm in South Portland now, and Portland is over there. The cloudy sky makes for pretty good photos and video. It makes it kind of gray, but I can change some of that in post-production, which is cool. And hopefully it doesn't rain for the wedding. Right now it's 11 o'clock. 3 hours till the wedding. I've probably, I don't know, spend another few minutes here getting some shots and then make my way over to Cape Elizabeth for the wedding. And I'll go to the park. I might take a little nap even. I'll have to change because I'm not in my wedding clothes at all. Yikes. So that is Bud Light Lighthouse behind me, and a buoy. I don't know if there's any significance to that buoy or not, but I got a bunch of pictures of the lighthouse. Kind of checked it out a little. It's a little humid today, but not too bad for temperature-wise, so that's pretty nice. On to the next spot. I'm gonna head to Cape Elizabeth and check out the lighthouse, which I actually think I can see the lighthouse from here, so it's not too far, which is pretty cool. So perfect day. Still haven't heard from Keisha. Hope she's doing well. She is doing the makeup and hair for at least the bride and maybe some of the bridesmaids, I'm not really sure, with her sister, so that's pretty cool. Any hoozles, on to the next. Is the Portland Headlight, second lighthouse of the day, probably my last one for today. I don't think I have enough time to go try to see any other ones, and so this one I think is about 70 feet tall, and I think one of the most photographed lighthouses in Maine. So good and bad, I don't know. The sun is starting to poke its little head out from the clouds, so I'm gonna go down, take some pictures, and be a tourist for a little bit. It is, I don't know, it's got to be 2.5 hours from the wedding. So we're doing good. 12:06 now, wedding is at 2 o'clock. I don't really know where in this park the wedding is, so that'll be an adventure finding that. Just heard from Keisha. She said that they left about 15 minutes ago, and I think that's probably left to go get ready themselves. Like, they got the makeup and hair done. That's my guess, so I won't see her for a little while. I'm probably going to take a little nap because we got up at 5:30, I think it was. It was crazy early. 2 days in a row that we've gotten up super early. And then tomorrow I have to get up early again because I am doing music for church. And we're gonna try to get there at like 6:45. I'm sweaty, and I'm gonna need to change before the wedding, but I'm probably gonna go back, take the footage off of the camera, take a little nap, and then we'll jump into wedding footage. We're back together again. The wedding ceremony was it was short, which was cool.
Yeah, it was.
I kind of prefer short ones
Me too.
that I don't fall asleep through. But the food smells so good. I'll get some shots of it when we go get our food. But
It smells delicious. I'm so hungry.
yeah, I am too. Because all we've had is breakfast.
Yeah.
Crazy. And I probably had more breakfast than you did. So. You look gorgeous today, baby. It's a pretty place, and it's not as cold and dreary as I thought it would be.
Actually.
Yeah, the lighting's good. That's cool.
Yeah,
But-
it is good for like pictures and videos.
Yeah. It's so busy here, though. It's the photographers. Anyway, I hope there's food soon because I'm ready to eat.
Hungry.
I'm feeling
We're probably
so
gonna wait till
sick.
we're done taking pictures.
Lesson 1. If you get married, when you get married, take pictures before. It's much better.
Sure. And just a few after.
Yeah. It's okay to take them after, but not like 4 hours worth. This hasn't been 4 hours worth, but you know.
left the wedding and now we just went to Old Navy and we're gonna go to Ben & Jerry's to get ice cream.
We came on an interesting night because there's some concert going on, and hopefully we can get through to get to Ben & Jerry's to get ice cream.